Welcome everyone. Welcome to Theory Wise. Today I am going to discuss After Apple Picking by Robert Frost. Similar to stopping by woods on a snowy evening or the road not taken, After Apple Picking may be regarded as one of the most widely read, admired, popular and anthologized poems by Robert Frost. The poem was included in The North of Boston, published in 1914. Today we are going to examine the poem critically. We will discuss the summary of the poem and the important themes of the particular poem. So let's start. The poem begins with the description of the apple picker who has stuck his two-pointed ladder through a tree upward. Some apples are not picked, and there is a barrel which the speaker did not fill. The speaker is completely tired of apple picking. He feels sleepy and tired. He wants to sleep. And during his sleep or particularly trance, he started dreaming of big apples appearing and disappearing. His ladder as if swayed to and fro. All the objects of nature appeared strange. He keeps hearing the rumbling sound of carts carrying load on load of apples. There is an abundance of apples, and there are tens of thousands of them. In the concluding lines, the speaker guesses the things that will trouble his sleep, be it whatever kind of sleep. The woodchuck would have been able to tell the nature of sleep, whether it is the ordinary sleep loved by human beings or the sleep of death. The poem presents a set of contrasts: the world of summer and the world of winter, the world of labor and the world of rest, the world of effort and the world of reward, the world of wakefulness and the world of sleep, the world of ordinary vision and the vision distorted by the eyes, the world of fact and the world of dream. The entire act of apple picking and harvest can be viewed as the end of some human effort in the real world. The entire work is done, and the entire work is followed by reward, rest, and dream. From the very beginning, the reader is taken straight to the farm orchard and the image of ladder and tree, perhaps a symbol of some religious feeling deep down in the speaker. Certainly it connects to Jacob's ladder from the Bible's book of Genesis, which led to heaven and spiritual redemption. The apple itself is strongly associated with the Garden of Eden, Eve and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, but this poem only gives a shake of the head to the idea that God is involved in this harvest. Next, the speaker is far too wrapped up in the material details of apple picking to have any thoughts about a deity. He is on the verge of a strange winter sleep. He has already seen the world in a different light by looking through eyes he took from a trough which distorted his worldview. After apple picking can be interpreted in various ways. The major themes focus on renewal and death following a working life fulfilled, psychic disturbance as in the biblical Garden of Eden, routine and reality versus free time and the unconscious, and time and the creative poetic act. Critics believe that this poem cannot just be about an apple picker and his exhaustion at the end of a long day as well as a long career of picking apples. Poetry scholars believe that the entire poem is a metaphor for the changes in life that are experienced by everyone. Frost's poem focuses mainly on sleep, be it the end of a hectic day or the end of life. It could also be that the apple picking is symbolic for all the hardships one has to face in life before embracing death. In the poem, the narrator mentions the apples he didn't pick as well as the empty barrel, which are symbolic of dreams or ambitions that were left unfulfilled. The vast experience of picking apples is symbolic of all the things that the narrator did achieve in his life. However, even though his achievements made him happy, he is now tired of them as well and wants to see an end in sight. On a more positive note, another interpretation of this poem suggests that the narrator is a dying man who is satisfied with all he has achieved in life, and though he wishes he could have done more, he is happy with whatever he has done or achieved. At the end of the poem, Frost leaves the conclusion for the reader to decide. It is not specified what kind of sleep overtakes the narrator, a slumber or death. So that's all, my friend. If you like my video, share it, and obviously subscribe my channel, support me, support my cause. Thanks to everybody.